A Russian fighter jet took out an American plane over the Black Sea.
The Russian jet has forced down a U.S. drone over the Black Sea.
What happened and what does this mean for the future?
An MQ-9 Reaper drone, a U.S. Air Force surveillance drone or spy drone, was flying over the Black Sea.
The White House called this interception reckless,
even dumping fuel in front of that U.S. Reaper drone, forcing it down.
Our aircraft was conducting routine operations in international airspace when it was intercepted by a Russian aircraft, resulting in a complete loss of the Reaper drone.
Of course, this is a very severe incident.
As a result of sharp maneuvering, the drone went into uncontrolled flight with a loss of altitude and hit the water.
This incident demonstrates a lack of competence. These aggressive actions by Russian aircrew are dangerous and could lead to escalation.
The U.S. uses Reaper drones for both surveillance and airstrikes and has operated the drones in a variety of locations, including in the Middle East and Africa. Other countries, including Britain and France, also fly Reapers.
There have been other interceptions between Russian and U.S. aircraft, but none as severe or as potentially escalatory as this.
Reapers can be armed with Hellfire missiles as well as laser-guided bombs and can fly for over 1,100 miles at altitudes of up to 50,000 feet. The drone in this incident was conducting a surveillance mission. Moscow has denied any involvement.
Of course, the key question now, Brianna, how does the U.S. respond? How severely do they view this and how deliberately do they view this? Certainly the statement from U.S. Air Force seems to say that the Russians were very deliberate.
The Russian Defense Ministry added that 2 Russian jets had no contact with the U.S. aircraft and did not use their weapons. They also called the drone an intruder that was heading towards Russia's border.
And flying in front of the drone, dumping fuel in front of the drone, and then damaging the propeller, forcing it down eventually in the Black Sea. So
this is typical.
The Pentagon told reporters the drone was operating in international airspace over international waters. Russia's invasion of Ukraine last year led to a heightened fear of direct confrontation between Moscow and NATO, who has been arming Ukraine. Reports of a missile strike in eastern Poland in November briefly caused alarm.
Let me go ahead and highlight up front that we are aware of the press reports alleging that 2 Russian missiles have struck a location inside Poland near the Ukraine border.
Before Western military reports concluded that it was a Ukrainian missile, not a Russian one. The U.S. State Department said it had summoned Russia's ambassador to protest Tuesday's intercept. We are engaging directly with the Russians, again at senior levels, to convey our strong objections to this unsafe, unprofessional intercept, which caused the downing of an unmanned U.S. aircraft. Before the collision, the jets dumped fuel on the drone and flew in front of it in a reckless, environmentally unsound, and unprofessional manner, European Command said. Several U.S. Reapers have been lost in recent years, including a hostile action. One was shot down in 2019 over Yemen with surface-to-air missiles fired by Houthi rebels, who also unsuccessfully fired on another of the drones a few days later.